know that what I'm saying is true. The essence of us, we are the original people of the planet Earth. Some are Israelite, some are Muslim, some are Christian, some are Yoruba, some are all different kind of tribes. But you know, the Holy Quran says that God made us into tribes and families so we may know each other better, not to despise each other. So again, Marcus Garvey had it right, brother. Africa for the Africans at home and abroad, one God, one aim, one destiny. Africa is our Zion. And if it ain't our Zion, you better make it, because the Zionist Jew in Israel is not letting one Hebrew Israelite set up nothing. They will put you out there in the sand like they did the Hebrew Israelites.
Do you hear what the fuck he's saying? How can Tazoriak match that wisdom, match that knowledge? See, just because they scream the loudest don't mean they win in the damn discussion. Listen to what's being said. So of course we was outnumbered. Of course, they screaming louder than us. But come on, just because you scream the loudest and make the most noise, don't mean you winning.
Now, these two brothers, Malik Zulu Shabazz and Sinetta, studied up under Dr. Khalid Muhammad, who studied up under Farrakhan, and Farrakhan studied up under the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, and the Honorable Elijah Muhammad studied with or up under Allah, who came in the person of Master Farad Muhammad. But they didn't get it. The original man, before you put a label on him as a Moor, the only label, if you want to call it a label, is Muslim. But it's not a label. It's the nature of the original Asiatic black man. Why? But before there were Muslims, there was Allah, the all in all, the supreme being. Before there was even the planet Earth, Allah is our Father. He's the template which we all are made from or created from. So everything goes in divine order. For example, your father who made you. In order for you to come about or to come into being, you got to go through a process. And it's coded and designed by a mastermind. And if you want to make it, you got to follow. You got to follow that procedure or that process in order to become a being in this realization. That's being a Muslim, following divine order. Order and will and command are the same thing. So while these brothers are talking about Africa, all you have to do is go to the Bible. And there's no mention of Africa. There's mention of Ethiopia. There's mention of Asia. And if they studied the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said that the whole planet at one time was called Asia. But the Honorable Elijah Muhammad goes back further than that. He said at one time the planet was called Moon. He goes back in the trillions of years. So these brothers didn't quite comprehend. So we ain't talking about a parcel of land or a landmass. We're talking about the universe, brothers. Our Father was a master and creator of the universe. And that DNA is in us. Because we are direct descendants of Allah. So that's why Allah came in the person of Master Farah Muhammad, so he could tell us who we were. We ain't broke up into tribes and nations, like that. He's talking about those that came from the original man, not the original man. The original man came from God, straight from Allah, the Father. And this is what Isa or Jesus was telling the Pharisees and the Jews, and they call themselves Israelites. Because that word Israel means against what's natural. It's unnatural. In other words, Yaqub was wrestling with the originator of the planet to produce the unreal or artificial man. They're the ones that came from us are tribes and nations. We are the gods, or the little Allahs. I'm Black Light.